Hello and welcome to Fix My Deck episode 20. Today we're going to talk about Glarb, Calamity's Augur. Glarb is a 3 mana in blue, green, and black, has Death Touch, lets you look at and play cards from the top of your library if they're a land or mana value 4 or greater, and it has tap to Surveil 2. And Surveil 2 is look at the top 2 cards of your library and you may put one or both into your graveyard, I believe.
Yes, yeah, that is correct.
All right, cool. So this Fix My Deck form was submitted by one of our friends that we play Magic with quite a bit, and yeah, the deck is, they said it's not fun to play, not fun to play against, and doesn't work. And he said he wants to take advantage of Glarb's 2 abilities. He wants to play spells and use the graveyard. So we're going to try to play spells and use the graveyard. And the other requirement is he has quite a few expensive cards that don't go anywhere else, like Survival of the Fittest and Gilded Drake, and he wants to run those in this deck.
Yeah, I
So
think
the
that's
first,
totally doable.
yeah, I think this is doable. I think we'll just get started with the first thing I want to do is cut some of this ramp. So I want to cut Cultivate.
Ramp, yeah, specifically cutting ramp that is at the exact point in time in which you would want to play your commander. So the play pattern, kind of ideal play pattern would be turn one, play some type of ramp, turn two, play Glarb, or in a slower version of the deck would be turn one, do something, turn two, you have 2 lands and you play a mana rock of some type, and then on turn 3 you're still playing Glarb. So you having 3 mana ramp is kind of awkward in that situation.
Yeah, what we want instead is we want all the best 1 mana ramps. So we want Birds of Paradise. I think Deathrite Shaman is worth it in our play group.
Yes, Deathrite Shaman, Gilded Goose.
Exploration. Is Gilded Goose worth it in this deck?
I think it's because you really just want to consistently hit that turn 2 Glarb
Okay.
is the goal here.
And then we want Delighted Halfling.
Yes, I'd also add Elves
D-
of Deep Shadow. Or no,
how did
yeah,
I?
Elves of Deep Shadow.
How do you spell Delighted? There we go. Delighted Halfling. Which one's Elves of Deep Shadow?
It's the elves that tap for black.
Oh, it's a green elf that taps for black.
Yes. So presumably, if on turn 1 you're
Yep.
playing it,
Yeah.
that means you only need to find a blue source on turn 2.
Okay. And while we're
The
at it,
other
I think we should go ahead and cut 3 visits in Nature's Lore because we don't need to ramp from 2 into 4 mana. I feel
correct.
like. And also,
I
I
think
like getting rid of anything that's not 4 mana because Glarb lets us play spells that are 4 mana. So, as the less spells we have that aren't 4 mana, the better.
one other card I would just add for the 1 mana ramp is Exploration Brute Ship, which is a new card from Edge of Eternities, which is artifact version of Exploration. It's great.
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah.
I guess you need to. Oh, I guess it doesn't do anything on turn. No, maybe not. Maybe this is not very good
Oh, yeah,
because
you're
you
right. Yeah, it
still need
won't
to
do
station
anything
it to
turn.
3 power. Yeah, so it
Yeah, that
doesn't
doesn't
actually help
work.
you. Okay, never mind. I misread the card.
So that's good. Something else. So there was another new card I wanted to add called Ice Till Explorer. An Ice Till Explorer is a 4 mana card that's going to let us play lands off the top of our lot. How did I? Ice Till. Oh, Ice Till Explorer. That's a 4 mana card that's going to let us play lands off the top of our library. And our friend mentioned that he wants to get more value, and one of the best ways to get value is just have these cards that let us play extra lands each turn. It's we play Glarb ideally turn 2, turn 3 we play the Ice Till Explorer,
Or
and
what's the other one that does the same thing? That lets you play lands off the top of your deck and you play an extra land. Costs 4, 3
Oracle of
colorless, and
Moldiah.
yes, Oracle of Moldiah. Yeah.
He's got that.
Oh, it's in there?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
And then since we added the Ice Tail Explorer, I actually want to drop Crucible since it's not 4 mana, and also we want to try and keep this deck creature heavy, since the player wants more creatures.
I'd also get rid of the Sensei's Divining
Yeah,
Top.
I was just about to say that because Glarb basically gets you there already. You don't need Sensei's Top.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, let's see. I think getting rid of Entomb is reasonable. I think Intuition plays the same role as Entomb. If you're kind of on the half, like if you're just like you have Intuition for three awesome, you know, creatures, doesn't matter which one they give you.
yeah, we don't need to Entomb. Intuition is nice because you still get one into your hand, but like, let's just drop Entomb. Um,
Let's
Normally
see.
I like cards like Brainstorm, but I don't think it's worth it in this deck with Glarb.
Yeah, I feel like Brainstorm is not going to do pull a lot of work in the same way that like
Sensei's Top
Memory
doesn't.
Plunder is really cool. I just don't know if I guess with Glarb, I kind of want to lean into creatures and lands more than it, and like some low key reanimation more than anything else
Yeah,
over
if we
kind of like
stay heavy,
stealing.
if we're gonna go graveyard, we should stick to graveyard things, and things like Memory Plunder do nothing when they're in our graveyard in this deck, and like, unless we're gonna add Snapcaster Mage and stuff like that, we want to be creature heavy. Which is sad because I love Memory Plunder.
It's really good when you're in mill. I love sudden spoiling.
Yeah, I like that card.
Uh,
Man, it's $7 now.
I would be tempted to get rid of restart sequence and just replace it with reanimate.
Return. Is that in here
Oh,
because
actually,
it
I
works
guess
with
it's
the
cool
commander
because it
and it's
costs
4
4.
mana. Yeah, that's
I
kind
guess
of
yeah.
cool.
I missed that.
And also going creature heavy is going to help things like Overwhelming Stampede work better.
Yeah, overwhelming
And
stampede and crater hoof. Oh, I would probably get rid of the bloom tender. I'm not sold on that in this.
yeah, I mean it's a perfectly good card, but it doesn't do that much for us, especially now that we add in all the 1 mana. Because like I think the plan here is most opening hands we're really trying to get a 1 mana thing like Birds of Paradise, and then something that's going to let us play extra lands a turn like Azusa, and then get Glarb out early and start playing multiple lands per turn off the top of our library. I think that's what this deck is going to want to do.
Yes, I am on team play lots of lands. I think lurking predators. It's such a cool card, but unless you are on the lurking predators deck, it's pretty mediocre. I think.
Yeah, we can leave it in for now. I definitely would have cut it at the beginning, but the creature count's going to go up, and technically Glarb helps you control the top of your library. So,
Yeah,
it is not, it is true though. It's not like, yeah, I don't know. We might need to cut that one, especially since
I
it's
would.
6 mana.
Yeah, I would. Wait, enhance surveillance.
That's kind of interesting.
So you can surveil 4, but it costs 2. I guess I don't know if I think surveilling an extra 2 cards is worth drawing this when I'm looking for a threat.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. I like that it's kind of a unique card and very specific to this deck.
Yeah.
Copy artifact seems less useful in here.
Other than copying your opponent's soul ring, yeah, I
Yeah,
think copy
that
artifact.
can go in a
Copy artifact.
different deck. Animate Dead, that's fine. Amphibian Downbore, I don't think this is that relevant for this deck.
I mean, Glarb is a frog.
Yeah, but we're not exactly going frog theme.
Okay.
And it's 3 mana. Like, I would totally do frog tribal for Glarb. That's how I
I
would build the deck.
I would say Amphibian Downpour is pretty backbreaking in terms of shutting off people's commanders. So even if you only get 2, like especially if you do it on someone else's turn, if you can get 2 or 3 copies, I really like Amphibian Downpour. I would actually keep Amphibian Downpour and get rid of Propaganda.
Okay, I'll agree to just because I do want to get rid of propaganda because I think that's kind of not all that relevant for this deck.
I'd
Oh,
also potentially
Madrotha
get
would
rid
be
of,
potentially cool.
and I think one of the things I would look for is removing Song of the Dryads and uh, yeah, removing things that aren't really on theme and or don't cost at least 4.
Yeah, I think he's trying to go for like somewhat removal heavy, but we could find more ways to do removal that are either
Like
4 mana or a
or a
creature.
creature. I think there are a lot of ETB creatures like we're already running Noxious Gear Hulk, which big fan of.
Yeah, we want stuff like Noxious Gear Hulk.
Oh, Notion Thief is 4 mana. That's rad.
Notion Thief. Yeah, and that's fine in this deck because it's not trying to do wheels and stuff, and then we'll allow that.
Oh, for cuts, I would consider getting rid of the Psychic Frog
Oh yeah, we talked
and the
about
Gilded
that.
Drake and the Baleful
Well, Gilded
Strix.
Drake is one card he said he wanted to
Oh,
run,
okay.
and
I guess
Psychic
keep Gilded
Frog.
Drake.
Yeah, Psychic Frog. I don't think it's worth it in this deck. I mean, it is a frog, but we're not going frog theme, and this card is extremely good in 60 card, but I don't. I don't think this deck needs to discard cards that badly.
I'd also get rid of Maha, its Feathers Knight. It's a
Yes.
super cool card. It just there's no synergy here,
Yeah, this is a card I think he
unfortunately.
just wanted to run because
It's
I
cool.
mean the only synergy is well, it's not even Sunspawning. It doesn't even synergize. Yeah,
You
we
need to
can
be
draw.
playing with like minus things that give -1/-1 to stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, we need. Let me Scryfall. It's like creatures that do something when they like Shriekmaw. Actually, Evoke with Glarb is really good. I think because you can evoke it from the. Can you evoke it from the top of your deck?
Yeah, I believe you can because its mana value is 4 or greater. It doesn't say you have to cast it using its evoke cost. Maybe you can look up that rule really quick, but
Yeah,
I
let me
believe that's
check this.
correct.
Glarb, MTG, Evoke. Uh, Glarb, mana value, casting.
Or just look for
Okay, can
alternate
I
costs like
cast
Cyclonic Rift and stuff. It should be the same.
Warm Drifter? Can I cast X? Yeah, you can do X. Yes, you can evoke an alternate cost. So like Force of Will would work. Not that he's running Force of Will. But yeah, let me look up cards in the color that are evocable. Because I think evoke is really cool here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great way to have interaction. Okay, Foundation Breaker would be good.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a
Foundation Break would be great.
destroy. Mull Drifter is a classic.
Yeah, we
I would
definitely want.
actually also add Null Drifter, the Eldrazi one.
Yeah, More Eldrazi. That's what I'm here for.
What's the toughness on Glarb again?
It's a 2/4.
2/4. Oh. Uh, then running Night Incarnate might be a good option too. Which, when it leaves the battlefield, it gives everything -3/-3. Night, no K.
Oh, I thought it was a clever card name.
No.
Are we? Oh yeah, I guess with Evoke. Is that worth it?
Maybe not.
Yeah, that doesn't
I
feel
do
worth
think
it.
Subtlety would be good.
Subtle.
Uh,
Which one's subtlety? Is that the blue? Oh yeah.
yeah. I I wouldn't do endurance. I'm tempted. It's like sometimes I don't know. I would run grief, but uh, I don't know. Not everyone like single target hand removal is not always good, but I sometimes like it as a one-off effect, especially when it's attached to a creature.
Yeah, it's not bad. We'll leave it in for now. I kind of feel like he should play Breach the Multiverse. I think he would like this card.
Oh, that card is
Breach the Multiverse. Like, everyone mills 10, and then you get a creature and planeswalker from each graveyard into play.
yeah. No, it is
That seems
definitely
like
a game winner.
what he wants to do is have like big graveyard bombs.
I would be tempted to cut the demonic tutor, but that's me.
Yeah, I would personally cut it. Like, I don't think that needs to be run for any particular reason. I mean, what? Especially a deck like this, you're not even going to know what you're going to get.
I would cut the victimize. I don't think this is on the sacrifice recursion strategy. It's just on recursion.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can we go? Let's see. I guess how many more cuts do we, or how many cards do we have, and then like maybe figuring out uh, what things we need to add.
Let me just browse this really quick.
Oh, the adventure cards are quite good. Huh.
Yeah, the adventure cards are good. Let's see, we're at 100 right now. It's got 37 lands with 33 MDFC. I'd like to get the land count up.
Yeah, let's cut the Baleful Strix. Uh, I don't think that card has kept up with the state of Commander.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I like it, but it doesn't have to be in this deck. I think Demonic Tutor is totally cuttable. We could try and
I'm
arbitrarily keep this down to 3 game changers.
I would also be tempted to get rid of the Damnation just because I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
big fan of symmetric board wipes.
Yeah, I don't care for them at all. Like, I don't want to blow up my own stuff, and this doesn't quite have enough ways to return things from the graveyard to like make it asymmetric.
Ooh, this deck should run Guardian Project if it isn't.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I think it is not. Let's see if I can type Guardian. Guardian Project. What permanent type is Guardian Project? Oh, there we go.
Enchantment.
Right.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
that's a good one. Oh, does this have Thirst Trap Elf? All right, yeah. Let's add Dryad of the Elysian Grove. I think.
But it costs 3?
Yeah, that's fair. And I guess we probably don't need more ways to play additional lands. We got quite a few.
Oh, is there an enchantment that makes a land that costs one and the land will tap for any color?
What? Sorry, what was the question?
Oh, just thinking of a 1 mana enchantment in green. Uh, uh, that lets you produce an extra mana, but it only costs one. Uh, just doing a quick look. I feel like this card exists, but maybe I'm making it up. Yes, Utopia Sprawl.
Oh yeah, Utopia
I think
Sprawl.
Utopia Sprawl is another uh, card to add. That said, we should try to get more lands and maybe a few more basics into here.
Yeah, we should get more lands. Um, and this card seems funny. Froghemoth.
Froghemoth is very cool.
I think we should run that.
Uh, just because it's cool and on theme. I think taking out the Notion Thief, it's a cool piece of hate, but I don't think it's exactly what the deck wants to be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can add. What does this deck not have in it?
I think it
Probably.
needs more basic forest if we're going to play, or things that count as a forest if we're going to play Utopia Sprawl.
Yeah, does this have like Boseiju and stuff? Yeah, add at least one forest. Add Boseiju. Who endures? That's a really, really good card. Oh, what's the black Boseiju?
Oh, Tacoma. No,
Ta-
Takanuma.
Takanuma Tacoma. Tacoma, the abandoned
This,
mire.
yeah.
Takanuma. Yeah, that one's
Ottawa,
very on theme
Ottawaro.
for this too. Um, because yeah,
Ottawaro should be in here as well.
Ottawa. Okay. Yeah, those are good. They enter. These lands are so good. They enter untapped. They have very strong abilities that can't be countered essentially, and I love them.
Oh, let's take out some of the like. I don't think Phyrexian Tower is particularly good in this deck.
Yeah, that doesn't seem that relevant because we're not trying that hard to kill our own stuff, and we don't really have much that even takes 2 black mana.
I would be tempted to cut the Ancient Tomb too. Ancient Tomb
Yeah,
is very good. It's just in terms of play pattern, it's land that taps for a color plus a 1 mana ramp. Turn two, land of another color and play Glarb on turn two.
yeah. It's not really. It's obviously, quote unquote objectively good, but it doesn't need to be in every deck, and this deck doesn't benefit all that much from it, and there's going to be times it's going to screw you for your color fixing. So let's just take it out. Plus,
Uh,
he has the binder system, so this will get one more card out of the binder.
I would also probably drop the Foreboding Landscape. I'm pretty sure that's one of the tutor lands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not so good. Let's add
Well,
another forest.
this deck just has a bunch of duels, both yeah, it has shocks and classic duels. So I think uh in terms of hitting colors, we should be okay.
Yep, I think this will be. This will still be better though. For if a commander costs one of each like this, I want very few colorless lands or things like Phyrexian Tower that make 2 of a color. Um,
I
what is Kato doing in here?
He's a cool ninja. Kato can probably go.
Yeah, I guess it's for drawing and discarding. So that's not
I
worth it.
think there's a 4 mana Nissa that reanimates. That would be much better.
Oh yeah, which one's that?
Uh,
There's so many.
Ascended Animist? No,
Oh yeah, that
it's
sounds like. Oh no, Animus doesn't sound like her.
oh no, Nissa of Shadowed Bows. Although
Um,
Nissa Ascended Animist is awesome.
this of
Of the Shadowed
shadowed bows.
Bows?
Yeah, I think I would say bows, but I could be wrong. That's a weird word.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
speak English.
yeah, well, I try to. Neverland. Oh, that's cool because we are going somewhat into land drops, so this is going to benefit from that. And then yeah, that's repeatable graveyard recursion. So that's a good one.
And it untaps. Oh, but you can cut the Ascended Animist. That doesn't need to be in there.
E yeah.
It's good. It's just uh, Chase the Mind Sculptor, I think, is less relevant these days.
Wow, he's down to $20.
I That's also sad. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should drop this, Jace, because again, it's kind of like brainstorm where Glarb's already doing that. Um, do we have the land that lets us return something from the graveyard? The MDFC. What one's that called?
Oh, Balaged Recovery.
Yeah, Ball. How do I spell that? Ball. There we go. Yeah, we want that one for sure in this deck.
Yes. Uh,
Oh,
let's
there's that new
see.
one that also gives you like it's like instant and it gives a creature um indestructible and a 1/1 counter.
Oh, the green one.
Yeah, it's green and
Um,
black, I think. I think it's a dual.
but it does come into play tapped, and we don't really need the counters.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, there's a limit to how many MDFC cards we want to run.
Let's see. Oh, I would totally add Baleful Mastery, but it's just one of those pet cards of mine.
Which one's a
I
Baleful Mastery?
It's the it costs 4 to exile a creature or planeswalker, but you can instead pay 2 and give an opponent a card to cast it for 2 mana.
Mm,
It's really fun.
yeah, that's a good one. That's good for this deck because that should be the same ruling where you can cast it for 2 off the top of your library with Glarb.
Oh, this deck is running Strip Mine. Is Strip Mine necessary?
I mean, I'm biased because like I'm probably the person who's always going to get hit by this strip mine. So, you know, it's,
I guess keeping it in for that reason alone.
yeah, we all know whose lands it's going to hit. It's going to hit my Nykthos or my Guy's Cradle or something.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay,
like
let's go
I
back
would
to
like to
the
get rid of it,
deck.
obviously, but let's see.
Oh, Living Death would be sweet.
Which one's Living Death? Is
That's
that the?
the you swap all the creatures in play with creatures in graveyard.
Yeah, this is a deck that could set itself up to do that. It can definitely backfire, but
Okay, let's go back. I think we need to make some cuts. To
yeah. So let's prioritize.
I
Oh,
think
there's
Lurking
one more card
Predators.
I want us to consider
Oh,
because
Death Begets Life. I played
what's
that in limited. It
I
was
still think
awesome.
Madrotha could be decent.
Oh, Death Beget Life though is a wrath that destroys all creatures and enchantments, and you draw a card for each one.
That's the one that was yeah, I saw that one. That's pretty sweet.
It felt very sweet to play it in
It's
limited.
awesome art too. Yeah, it's symmetric, but you will probably draw into some sort of like graveyard recursion, maybe.
Well, you're on the play land strategy, so hopefully you are ramping a lot here.
Yeah, that's true. You could just ramp into this on like turn 5 and blow up everyone's play like commanders, including your own, and then replay your own commander next turn. Like, and the sweet art. Ugh, I love spells
Uh,
like that.
yeah, but I
I
think
mean, just things like
Mildrotha's
Madrotha,
cool.
Tadiova, and AC were all ones I thought could be strong.
Yeah, drawing cards to play lands, especially when you're playing lands from the top of your deck, is good.
Yeah, and AC is a 5/5.
I think AC and Tatyova are in- worthy inclusions.
You don't think Madrotha is worth it?
I am less sold on Mildrotha.
That's fine. Which one is it? Steward of
Ben
Tides?
Bedvik Druid.
Okay, so we're at 107 cards. We got some cuts to make. Um, I don't think this is worth it because even when we started, but even before we cut Phyrexian Tower, there's not that many sack outlets in this deck. So I think we should sack Pattern of Rebirth.
Yes, I agree. Pattern of Rebirth to me is a you have to really build your deck to kind of like leverage those abilities. Otherwise, it turns into kind of a I'm already ahead, so let me do this thing.
And let's cut Mystic Remora because that card often doesn't work out all that well, and Glarb gives us so much card advantage anyways. I don't think, and it's not 4 mana. Um, Lurking Predators has gotten a lot better now that we're at 34 creatures. I think we start at like 27,
It
but
still,
it's
to
still
me,
6 mana.
that does nothing until your
Yeah.
opponent does something. Like it won't save you if you're
Yeah,
like
if you
facing
top
down a
deck it and you
board.
play it, then they'll just swing at you. Like, I've seen this card very occasionally do the most busted stuff, but most of the time it's like people are gonna just kill you. Um, all right, Lurking Predators cut.
I love Defense of the Heart.
Yep, me too. I think that's worth keeping.
Oh yeah, I'm still not sold on the enhanced surveillance, even though it is a neat card.
Yeah, it's neat to see something unique like this, and it offers graveyard protection, but it's probably not worth it. Um,
Swiftfoot Boots to me is I feel like you're probably okay if someone kills Glarb before you can untap with him.
I would run Lightning Greaves over Swiftfoot Boots because it doesn't even matter that you give Glarb Shroud. But yeah, also I'm of the same mindset. Like, if someone wants to kill Glarb, then that's just less removal for like the good creatures in your deck, you know? Um, Swan Song.
I like the interaction package here. I
But I'd
might
rather
own
run the
I
like 4 mana counterspell snake or something, you know?
I I think it's true, but it is nice to have the really cheap like one really cheap efficient piece of interaction.
Yeah.
But if I were really thinking about it, because we already have Deadly Rollig, I would really just put in the blue free counterspell that I cannot remember the name of right now. Not deflecting spot. What is the blue one? Um,
I don't think we need
I,
to add. Yeah, I mean we could. I mean that is better in a lot of ways than Swan Song.
it's mostly I think having a single counterspell in this type of deck to me seems pretty good. Sometimes you just need to be able to counter that one thing that was gonna like stop you from
I
winning.
guess a one of just seems random to me though. Like, okay, so like every
But
four
it
games you randomly see Swan Song.
to me it's like having it's just a variation on, Beast Within. It's just instead of you just prevent the ETB. Because
I
really
mean,
like very few people are using Beast Within to blow up a creature. They're using it to get rid of that pesky enchantment, artifact, land.
yeah, I would just love if we could honestly figure out 4 mana cards to replace these with, like even Beast Within. I mean,
Well, Beast Within, we did add some of the evoke things.
like I know Acidic Slime is a little overcosted these days, but I like that one a lot.
Okay, how about Drag to the Roots? It also can cost less. So that for Beast Within, and maybe
Yeah,
Price of Fame instead of Rapid Hybridization.
Price of Fame. Yeah, it surveils, and it's often 2 mana. Yeah, I kind of like that actually.
The other version is Pylon.
Convoke and Surveil. That's kind of cool. I like the art too.
Oh, this deck should run Phyrexian Metamorph, though. Now that
Yeah,
I'm
I was
seeing this
just thinking
list.
about that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. That's much better than that like um 2 mana artifact clone.
Oh, yeah. Clone Artifact.
Yeah, or copy artifact. Yeah. um.
Let's go back. We still need to make some cuts before
Do
we
we want
just
to do
keep
any
on
of the
adding.
like the wonder or the black one or anything?
Wonder, Filth, or Brawn?
Yeah.
Uh, I don't think so. I think the deck is really focused on just playing big threats. Like I think it has an Ulamog, an Apex Devastator, and I think it has Toxrill. It's just trying to play out these big threats that I don't think giving them flying matters.
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally valid.
Okay, let's go look at the cuts though. We still need to.
All right, so we're at 104. Um, oh, Farseek. I meant to cut.
Endurance.
Let's cut this Farseek.
Oh, yeah. Farseek. I might cut the endurance because it's a 3 mana evoke card.
Right. Yeah, we put this in, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, let's take it out. Yeah, it's 3 mana, so we don't need it.
Let's see. I like Shieldred the Whispering one. I just wish it had an ETB.
Yeah, Shield Red is such a slow card, and it's like it's just.
Well, it'll just either win you the game or someone will remove it before their turn.
I feel like I've almost never seen Shield Dread win the game. It'll like lock some people out for a little while, oftentimes, and keep recurring things. But usually, eventually, because it is so slow, usually people find time to deal with her. Let's see what else there is.
I would. It's an oldie at this point, but because we're kind of on the land strategy, rampaging Baloths is always really strong.
Yeah, that's just like basic landfall.
Yeah.
I mean, we could run it. We're trying to make cuts anyways.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to cuts. Ah, sorry. It was Fierce Guardianship. That was the blue free spell that I could not think of.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an option instead of Swan Song.
Okay. We need cuts. Kodama the East Tree.
I would cut it. I mean, I love this card.
It's so strong, but it is. It's. I'm tempted to keep it because it gets you like the moment you play it, you'll get some level of like kind of explosive value out of it.
Yeah.
Maybe the Frog Hemoth is on theme, but it's yeah, I'm not in love with it.
It's definitely one of the weaker cards that I've decided to add, so we could totally drop it. It's
I really like Apex Devastator, but I also Apex Devastator Cascade doesn't actually work with Reanimator, and so I want it to be a different threat.
yeah, I would
Like,
drop Apex for that reason, and also because there's things I don't like running things like Apex Devastator unless everything's gonna be a hit. But when you Apex Devastator into like Swan Song and stuff, it feels so bad.
yes, not
And it's
ideal.
10 mana, so let's drop that. Boom, that's 100.
10 mana. Okay, so we have a less asymmetric board wipe now, some interaction, some recursion.
Let's do the play test. I think we're there.
Yeah, I think the only thing is that it really comes down to personal taste. I think you could kind of swap in and out the kind of big mana threats until you find the type of uh, like combination that feels good.
Yeah, like I would probably run like the Gitrog Ravenous Ride, Yargle and Multani, probably this Lumra, Vigilance Reach, XX for X number lands. Like I would be running more of that kind of stupid stuff and less of like Ulamog or a lot of those kinds of things. I mean, I'd probably also, like I said, go like Frog Tribal. um, but yeah, that's what this deck you can basically swap in and out. I mean, you could run Rampaging
You,
Balos, like you said, or Avengers Zendikar to go harder into landfall.
you could run a few more Eldrazi for those really big things as well.
Yeah, you could go all in on Eldrazi.
Force of Vigor. We didn't add Force of Vigor. That would be awesome in this deck.
Which one's that?
That's the destroy two artifacts or enchantments. But you exile a green
Oh
card out of your
yeah,
hand.
yeah, I saw that. I mean, well, he can put that in if he wants. I think. So this
Uh,
opening hand,
it's
I mean,
slow, but it has all our colors.
yeah, that seems worth it. So we'll draw, play, draw, play,
You would
draw.
probably run this, oh, and then Command Tower. You need Command Tower. You can't cast Glarb without the blue.
Oh, I forgot the blue. Whoops. I knew I was forgetting one. Okay, boom. So I drew Gitrog. All right, we should look at
Before
the top card. It's Heroic Intervention. We should use Glarb. I'd probably
I
put
would surveil
water.
that to the yard.
I'd
Uh,
maybe keep Heroic Intervention, but there's nothing even worth keeping right now.
I would have gotten rid of it myself.
Yeah, let's get rid of it. So we got Living Death on top now. Oop. Um, so 3 mana,
I think it's just
Evoke Multifter.
land. Yeah, land evoke.
We can evoke it for 3 and then play one of these. Oh, play that or something. And now we got 8 cards. Well, we got Living
Yeah.
Death, so maybe we'll drop this in the graveyard. And we'll go the next turn. Draw.
Oh, Living Death is also kind of a wrath in this situation, which is kind of
Yeah,
cool.
like at this point in the game, I would probably play Living Death because probably most people have their commanders out and it would be pretty effective.
So then you would get the Eye of Duskmantle plus and of Muldrifter. That seems sweet.
Yeah, that seems fine. And you hit all their stuff. And then this is these two things on top. So
I
I'll
think
put
this was a
this.
very slow start. I think
Yeah, but
the
this is
one danger
fine.
to this deck is we've made it so that the deck really doesn't do anything until turn 3.
Yeah. Well, let's. Yeah, I mean, I think also like I might have mulliganed that hand just because like for me, I
Oh,
almost
this
like
hand is
this hand
sweet.
better. Yeah. So I would like keep this and do like and we draw, boom, Birds of Paradise next turn. Urborg, Playglarb. What's on top? Strip mine. All right, we'll go to next turn and probably we'll surveil
Oh,
during
before
before we
drawing?
draw. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I want the Soul Ring. So I'll draw the Soul Ring for the turn. So we can let's see, 1, 2, 3,
It's
play
probably
Soul Ring, play Bayou, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and it's
Um
either play Muldrifter, Shriekmaw, or Defense of the Heart. Any of those are good.
yeah, those are all great plays. I would probably yeah, one
Uh,
of these. Let's
yeah.
just do Muldrifter. Maybe evoke Muldrifter and play the Gilded Goose. And then next turn,
You need to draw another card for the Muldrifter.
I drew 2.
Oh, you did?
Swamp
Oh,
and
I
Sink into
missed.
Stupor, yeah.
Oops.
Noxious Gearhulk is on. Let's say we surveilled at the before draw. Um, put that in there. We'll draw Noxious Gearhulk.
What's on
And
the
then,
top now?
I don't know. Oh, right, I can look. Oh, Ulamog. So
Ooh.
we'll
Wait, can you
play.
cast Ulamog? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope.
Yeah, so we'll play AC, and then we'll play a land to draw. And then we'll look at top. It's Underground Sea. Oh, I
And you
forgot about
play
I can
that
play
because you have
lands off.
AC.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
play that. I forgot I can play lands off that. So this is more like what we want. I feel like we want to mulligan down until we get one of these 1 drops. So this
Yes. Yeah.
hand's
It does
obviously going
seem like
perfect.
a mulligan until you can play Glarb on turn 2.
Yeah, or at least get the extra land thing. Like this is not worth it. Let's boom. All right, we're going down to 6 cards. Boom. And
Uh,
we'll put this on bottom.
yeah, this is still kind of risky, but I guess
All
no,
right,
less risky.
forest.
Although, yeah, Death Right is like it's a coin flip as to whether or not someone turn one.
Yeah, we might not have a fetch land, so we'll just say we there was no fetch land and we had to play Gilded Goose, and then draw 3. We'll play Glarb, and then we'll look at the top. We can play this as our land. Look at the top. Rise of the Dark Realms. Um, we definitely want that card in our hand, so we'll go to our upkeep. We'll surveil.
I think I would pitch Rise of the Dark Realm and put the Mall Drifter in this position.
Yeah, so we'll draw Muldrifter. What's on top now? Breeding Pool. So play Breeding Pool.
I think then you have enough to play Guardian Project and then evoke the Mall Drifter for 3 cards.
That's value. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, or we would have enough if we could death. Probably at this point we could Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah. I think at this point the deck is doing its thing.
Yeah, this is
It was just a
decent.
bit of a slow start.
Let's try again. So this one, it does have Oracle, which I like,
It does
but
have, you could get all your colors. I'm still
I'd risk it. I'd mulligan. I want boom. Yeah, see, this is what I want. I want Delayed Halflane.
with 2 lands. Yeah.
Boom, boom, draw. Um,
I would I would Verdant Catacombs for an Underground Sea.
yeah, view library under ground C. That's 3 mana. We play Glarb. We look at the top. Egadine's Awakening. Untap, upkeep. We'll tap Glarb.
I would pitch both of those.
Yep. We'll draw this.
And then
Look at
look
the
at the
top.
top.
It's a Soul Ring. Um,
Awkward.
we'll play this
It's probably
for.
Phyrexian Metamorph for a thing. Whether that's an Arcane Signet, there's definitely a 2 mana rock out there, and I would just Phyrexian Metamorph it at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, let's say we did that. So that'd be 3 mana. And then if it's a 2 mana rock, then we could Amphibian down 4 and get 2 things.
Or
Storm.
Price of Fame, someone's creature, and then Surveil too.
Yeah, we could Price of Fame and Surveil Soul Ring and Island. Um, we can put Island in there and keep Soul Ring on top. We'll go next turn. Draw. Look at top. We'll play this Soul Ring using mana from that Soul Ring. I think we evoke the Shriekmaw. And then we look at the top. It's Demonic Tutor.
I think you would still have enough mana to be able to do a Beacon of Unrest. Like, play the Otararu or the Boseiju, and then Beacon of Unrest someone else's creature out of their graveyard.
Yeah, do we have anything worth beaconing?
No.
Nope.
I mean, Shriekmaw's fine, but
Yeah, that would be funny. um, so yeah, we could beacon something. I mean, actually, before we do that, we can still use Glarb this turn because I didn't do it during the upkeep, if I remember correctly.
I
Okay.
would bin it all. Oh.
Okay, so beacon something. Go to next turn. Draw. Look at top.
Play that.
Oh, did I play a land last turn? Oh, yeah, I think I did. Okay. Yeah, we played the Misty Rainforest. We evoke the Muldrifter. We play this Ice Tiller Explorer.
And now we can play our fetch lands out of the graveyard, which seems pretty good.
Oh, yeah, then we can fetch. Yeah, this seems. Was this really turn 4? I think it was, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so. But I
This,
think even if we kind of screwed up and it's turn 5, that deck is doing the thing it wants to do.
yeah, I like this. You know, my biggest disappointments were things that weren't 4 mana on top of my library. Um, but that's not the biggest issue in the world. Like, you're always going to have some number of them. You know, if this was like totally my deck, then yeah, I would drop like Demonic Tutor, Swan Song, probably Sudden Spoiling, a lot of these less than 4 things.
So your deck would comprise of 1 drops and a bunch of 4 drops.
Yeah, I would probably, yeah, and probably, are there any more 1 drop mana
Uh,
creatures?
there aren't that many. I think
Yeah,
that is. Uh, I mean,
mo-
I would contemplate running things like Lotus Petal in this deck if I were doing it.
mm-hmm.
just maximize your chances of being able to play Glarb on turn 2.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like getting a couple more of those ways to turn to Glarb, and then cutting out a little bit more of the stuff that's not 4 mana. Let's do one more hand with this and see.
I
See,
would
I would
take
not keep this.
Mulligan.
Yeah.
It's greedy, but I would keep this hand.
Yeah, I think I would try. We got 40 lands in the deck. Let's give it a shot. Oh, we got Egg
Hey, that's a
Invasion.
land.
You have
Yeah.
my Gilded Goose. Draw. Does this thing enter tapped?
Nope, it bolts you.
Nice. Boom. Into Glarb. What's on top? Deathrite Shaman. Go to next turn. We'll
I would
draw
surveil.
Deathrite.
I
Oh,
wouldn't.
you.
Well, it's a like we've already hit the 1 drop, so we're already. I would be looking for lands.
Yeah, that's why I
Is what
would
I would
draw
be.
first and then surveil.
Hmm. I see.
Boom, boom. See, I would put both
Uh,
of these in the graveyard. So there's one
yeah.
land.
Okay.
Well, now it's
And
Breach the
then
Multiverse on top. One, two, three, four.
so
Um,
it's hard casting grief is funny. Oh no, you can't. You don't have a treasure, so it's probably play Deathrite Shaman, hold mana up to either evoke Shriekmaw or Baleful Mastery, or you could run out Azusa and then play
I would probably
it
Deathrite
next turn.
Shaman and evoke Shriekmaw.
Yeah. Alternatively, you could make a treasure or make a food with the goose so that you can then tap it the next turn.
Yeah, I think what I want to do is like, would be like go to next turn and we're good. All right, what's on top? Yeah, Breach the Multiverse. We're just gonna draw that and then we're gonna surveil. Oh, no lands.
Bin them both.
Yep. And then we look at top. Boom. Land one on a Spike Weaver on top.
I would be tempted to. I feel like the deck
I would
should
just
run
play Spike
one or
Weaver
two
off.
more lands, honestly.
Boom. There's land. Oh, but I can't play land two without Azusa.
Mhm.
Yeah, given the mana cost of this deck, I would.
It's running a lot of MDFCs, but I think Glarb is on the. It's not landfall, but it just wants to play lands. And so being closer to 37 or even 39 lands might be good here.
Yeah, I would add. Let's just add a forest at least to get to 41. And
I would
I
take
like
out the
having.
overwhelming stampede because we already have the crater hoof.
See, this is where we're going to start arguing because I would take out something like Swan Song because it's one.
Oh.
And I just want to play things with Glarb.
Okay.
Or
That's
Heroic
fair.
Intervention or Demonic Tutor.
Yeah.
I mean, Demonic Tutor is obviously a good card, but how many game changers does this have? We'll let it stay at 3.
I mean,
Um,
every time we've done a test hand and we had demonic tutor, we kind of wanted to bin it.
yeah, and there's no way to like. It's also not a creature. There's no way to like return it. So yeah, let's cut that. I kind of want to just add yet another forest so we have that green mana untapped reliably at the beginning.
Yes, I would agree.
And then another. Yeah, I think we should cut something in here. What do you think?
I would be tempted to cut the Maze of Ith. Oh, that's also why we were feeling. Not that we've seen it, but
Yeah, but
Maze
also,
of Ith
yeah,
is
that's
strong.
it can
But
stay, but it's not really.
all right,
I'm
let's cut the Swan Song.
yeah. But also Mazavith makes me recalculate this because now it feels like okay,
We
42
should be
including
running one more.
I wouldn't mind putting one more in this deck.
Okay. Then if I were to remove one more card, I would remove the Animate Dead.
Yeah, it feels like this deck wants to go more for the big graveyard recursion plays.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Oh, don't forget to add in that extra land.
Oh, did we? Oh, yeah, we're at 99. Yet another forest or just an island?
I'd add another forest.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, let's do this. So playtest. Um,
this is a keep.
yep,
It's,
that should
oh,
basically
wait, is
be.
it?
I
Oh,
mean,
no, maybe this isn't. Because we can't play the Gilded Goose is the problem.
Oh, right, we can't turn one the Gilded Goose with the Fabled Passage. So yeah, let's not keep. Okay, this is better.
This is sort of risky, but hopefully we can draw into a blue source.
Right,
We've
yeah, we
got two
wouldn't.
cards. We could draw into a blue source in two cards.
The odds of that seem so bad. I don't know if I should have kept this. Boom. Uh,
We're punished for our greed.
all right, we
Oh,
messed up.
yeah.
So we should have gone down to 6 and binned.
Yes.
Oh no, this is really bad because this is not keepable either.
Yeah. I would go down to 5.
Oh my god. Um,
But this is keepable at 5. I would, yeah, put back that, and I would actually keep the Gitrog, and actually, because the Gitrog is like a draw engine. And we'll just have to live with a turn 3 Glarb this game. Because I think that's just what happens. Every now and then you are going to have a turn 3 Glarb, and you'll feel kind of bummed about it.
we'll evoke this. Well, we'll see if we get to turn 3 Glarb or not. We will not.
No.
But
But we
now
can
we can
Gitrog.
get Rog. It's the beginning upkeep sacrifice. Alright. Next turn, we have to sack a land to draw.
But we
And we
draw an
draw.
extra card. But then we can
Nice.
evoke
There's our
the.
blue.
Yeah.
Evoke. 1, 2.
Play an extra land. Actually, we play the Verdant Catacombs, because then we can crack it to get a draw from the Gitrog.
Okay, so we recovered from that one even going down to 5. That's actually a good lesson about the value of going to 5. Let's restart this one more time. That must have been an anomaly, right?
Well, I don't know. This hand
This
is
is
this
keepable.
is borderline keepable because I like
Sylvan Library and Azusa is pretty sweet.
it's. This is one of those things where I think the more you play it, the more you'll figure out when you see an opening hand, is this a turn 2 Glarb hand? Or like, should I mulligan for a turn 2 Glarb? Or should I commit to like, he's going to come out on turn 3 or 4? And it's a bit of a slower game plan.
Yeah. So we'll get the Underground Sea. We'll draw Twilight Mire into Sylvan Library. Draw. We get 3.
Ugh. I would take the 8.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
Just to get, I just want to get past those. And
Yeah.
then the question is, do we turn 3 Glarb or do we do Azusa and then play an extra land?
I would actually Azusa and then play the extra land. In part so I don't have to discard. and just because I'd always rather get ahead on mana. So now we go to next turn. We draw 3. We're gonna put the lands on top and take
And take
Nissa.
4.
We don't.
Oh,
We
right.
take
No, we
nothing
play
for that.
Glarb.
Then we
Right.
play
And then we can play
Glarb, and then
Glarb.
we play the 2 lands.
Oh, and then we play the Sky Shroud claim to shuffle our deck. Is what we
We don't
do.
have enough. We don't have enough. It was
Oh,
3
we
for
don't.
Glarb, so
Oh,
we only have
3.
3 more mana. But we could Price of
Darn.
Fame something, Deadly Rollick something,
Or heroic intervention. Yeah.
or Heroic. Yeah, we can save the mana for either one. And then we draw, and then we look at the top. Oh, actually, yeah, draw 3. I'd probably
I
put.
draw the Kodama. It's like Kodama land, then Defense of the Heart.
Oh, that's true. We can just play it off the. Yeah, so we do that. We'll play Defense of the Heart, play a land. What's on top? Another land. We'll play that. What's on top? Another land. There we go. That's what I want this
Okay.
deck to do.
Yeah, now the deck is
Now
doing
we
its
play
thing.
Oracle. We can play this
And
land.
yeah.
See, that's how we get. That's what I want this deck to do.
Yes. That is the game plan, I think.
It's like this would be a hand not worth keeping.
Yeah, not worth
This
keeping.
hand, only one
Oh,
land, cannot
yeah.
keep.
So now we go to 6.
But this is a
But this is a
turn.
good 6.
Yeah, this is a very good 6.
Wrong card though. Oh, you're I guess bottoming that, yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll
So
be
draw, and we'll play the
Bio
Bayou with the Sprawl.
Utopia
Draw, and then we Misty Rainforest.
or the Underground Sea, I guess.
Yeah, we love that one.
It's the go-to.
And then
And
play
then we get
Glarb.
Glarb.
Sink into Stupor. Um, we'll go to untap upkeep, and then we'll use Glarb's ability. And
Sink into Stupor probably goes to the yard.
I would keep that there. I think I'd keep birds and then draw it for the turn.
Yeah, I would run that Zagatha Triumph. Or would I
You'd
run out
what?
the Strip Mine off the top of my deck?
Yeah,
I don't
I'd
know.
always with things like this. I always prioritize playing off the top of my deck. So we play that strip mine, oop, and then we can.
Hardcasting Foundation Breaker is not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
I guess
also
we could
like to
just evoke
birds
it.
and foundation, so that way we
Yeah.
continue to ramp because now we're going into turn 4 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana.
Hmm.
So untap, upkeep. I would
Draw
surveil.
that.
I would
Oh, you wouldn't just
surveil.
draw the Dark Realm?
It doesn't feel like it's relevant at this point in the game.
Sure. I guess I want the Surveil to go deeper, I guess, is what I'm thinking. Because we have lands in hand, and we can Fabled Passage to get an
All right,
untapped
fair.
land
So let's
right
say we
now.
did that, and then we surveilled these. Oh, actually, yeah, that's sweet. Because then I would probably wait. Surveil, can you put them back in any order with Surveil too?
I don't think you can put them back in any order.
Well,
Let
Defense
me
of the
double
Heart
check
can
that.
go there, and we'll leave AC on top, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, Surveil.
We're gonna play AC.
Oh no, you get to put them back on the top of your library in any order. Wow,
Okay.
Surveil is awesome. Okay.
Well, we're gonna play this Fabled Passage to draw. We're gonna use this Fabled Passage to put a land into play and draw, and then Overgrown Tomb on top. Play Deathrite Shaman.
Have you played your second land per turn?
Yeah, I did. The
Oh, okay.
Strip Mine was turn 1. Fabled Passage was turn 2, or land 2 for the forest.
Oh, okay. Well, Fabled
So
Passage found the land,
Yeah,
But
Fabled Passage
AC
found
lets
the
you play
force.
an extra land.
Well, Fabled Passage I played. We played Strip Mine
Oh, it was strip mine. I see. Okay, sorry.
and Fabled Passage. Hopefully, I don't know. I'll find out when I edit this video. um,
I mean, at this point though, the deck is doing what it's want. Next turn, you probably just play Breach the Multiverse, and people feel
oh
bad.
yeah, see,
Oh,
here's
this
another
hand is.
great start.
Yeah,
This is the ideal hand because we do that. Um,
doesn't matter what we play.
we'll do the Tomb to make my life easier. Boom, and then we Catacombs and play this thing, and then we go nuts.
Yeah, and yeah,
And then
that is.
we'll turn 4 Toxrill, and everybody will groan.
I think that's fine. I think and like people complain about Toxrill, but it's only because once you play Toxrill, you need to be able to close out the game. Toxrill is just annoying because of like the state it makes to track, where you have to count the slime counters. Is
That's
just
annoying, but
annoying.
also in EDH, it really can lock out the game because it's like each upkeep, and then it. I think part of the problem is so many play groups, and I think our play group can lean a little heavy towards like creature combo. So it's people playing a whole bunch of creatures with very limited removal. So if you play a card like Toxroll, it's like basically game over because they might have like 1 or 2 cards in their deck that can kill it, and their whole
Yeah,
deck is creatures. So I think that's why it feels so bad in our play group.
play more removal, play more interaction. It's fun.
Yeah, and people have to stop using removal on me. They have to start using it on the people that deserve it, like the people who play Toxrill and Ulamog.
Well, it's just the threat assessment. Who is the threat at the moment?
The threat is determined by you don't yeah. Yeah, who is the threat at the moment? The threat at the moment is the person with a 5 power angel right now, not the person who's going to play Ulamog or Toxrill next turn. That's how the threat assessment works. It's like why save your removal for next turn when you can cast your removal now while it's in your hand?
I mean, sometimes you got to curve out.
It's like some people it's just like they have it's like they just got removal burning a hole in their pocket and they just have to cast it.
Yeah, it's fun to blow up creatures.
Yeah. And like, you're sitting there waiting forever to take your turn, so, you got to like do something with your turn when it's up, like turn those lands
Yeah.
sideways and play something.
I don't mind waiting.
Yeah, I mean that's how I have to. I'm like I'll sit on the removal so I don't suffer, Ulamog mass land destruction.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes I think the one thing our group could learn is to like acknowledge the like, oh, we're in such a bad state that it's nigh like we should just restart and shuffle up and like the person who did the thing wins. Not saying like you cast Toxtrol and you win, but like if you've done like 2, 3 rotations of Toxtrol, it's like I don't think you're coming back from this.
Yeah, there's a lot of value in a group scoop. Like we basically never do that, and there should be more times when we're like, you know what, whatever, let's end this game. Like, yeah, someone if you get Ulamog and Toxtrol out on turn 5 or 6, I mean, it's just like with my Kozilek deck. If I play Kozilek turn 3 and then counterspell someone's Kadama's Reach, it's like, all right,
I think I know where this
new
game is
game.
going.
Yeah, we don't need to play this out, even if there's a chance we win. Like, at what cost? Like, someone's gonna have been Ulamogged and be out of the game, and
It's
this
like, oh,
person.
do we want to just fight for another 30 minutes to an hour? Or we could just play another game in an hour.
Yeah, cool. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments if you have any ideas about cards we missed.